we're continuing with principle number 8, discussing emunah. And we got to page 21, number 9. Emunah, that God's exaltedness is so absolute that we are joyful for any minuscule connection we have to spirituality. We only need a small amount of something valuable to enjoy it. The less valuable something is, the more of it we need to derive benefit. For example, if we wanted to give someone a nice present, a diamond would be more than enough. If we were to give gold, which is less valuable, we would need to give a larger amount than the diamond. If we were to give iron, we would need to give quite a bit more. If we were to give gravel, we would need to give tons. The more valuable something is, the more we appreciate even a small amount. The more our emunah and the exaltedness of God develops, the more we are able to appreciate and be joyful for any small aspect of spirituality that we are blessed with. As our emunah and the greatness of God increases, so too does our appreciation for the privilege of being given any connection to spirituality at all. We are joyful for any, even a minuscule connection to God that God gives us. Having a thought about God brings us deep joy when we contemplate the exaltedness of God giving us the thought. Well, so emunah, that God's exaltedness is so exalted that any even minuscule connection that we have is precious. Can use the example we've used before, because it makes it a little more material for us to understand. But if an extremely important person, the most important person in the world, came to us and we had a few moments of connection with such an important person, those few moments would be so precious to us. Why? Because the person is so important. So even a few moments with somebody so important would be a big deal. So an example again, that's a person. So how the much more so, infinitely more so, that we can contemplate the exaltedness of the source of reality. Any minuscule connection we can have with the source of reality is so precious, is such a big deal. A momentary thought of the source of reality, to even contemplate the source of reality, the more we can appreciate what that is, the more valuable even a thought of God is. We learned that every even thought that we have about God, any thought we have concerning the source of reality, the giver of life, any even little fleeting, momentary thought we have in that direction is a gift that's given to us by God. It's precious. But we can only appreciate that gift to the extent that we raise our awareness to the exaltedness of God, to what that is that we're being blessed to contemplate, to try to connect to try to tap into, to try to connect ourselves with. the more that we could appreciate any connection we have to spirituality, so the more connection we could be given. It says the more our emunah on the exaltedness of God develops, the more we are able to appreciate and be joyful for any small aspect of spirituality that we are blessed with. Even having a thought about God brings us deep joy when we contemplate the exaltedness of God who is giving us the thought. Of course, growing our emunah and the exaltedness of God isn't just something we, decide to have. It's everything we're working on and cultivating through our spiritual practice. But we're growing and developing. He's giving us insight here that the more that we're able to develop our awareness of the exaltedness of God, the awareness of the exaltedness of the source of reality, we can appreciate every even minuscule connection that we have to that. And that appreciation is what then allows us to be given more connection, because we're able to appreciate it. Okay, so we'll end here for now and continue discussing emunah, God willing, next time.